Up, fiends and villains? I'm Rebel Thunder, and I'm about to invade your house with another epic gameplay. We're playing Resident Evil 3, the remake, so stick around because it's about to be pretty cool. Okay, so now, actually, we're starting off new game. Um, let's just say I played this game just a little bit ago, and it was going well, but the filming just didn't come out right, so I thought I'd try it once again. Now, I know everybody's gonna say, dude, you just clicked on standard. Come on, just play hardcore. Trust me, I love that game mode, but it's just when you film, it's a different story. You really do have to pay attention to what you're doing. Otherwise, it just turns out to be a huge mess. What can I say though? I love Resident Evil. It's in my heart, it's in my soul, and when this game came out, I remember playing it and thinking, yo, this is one of the coolest games I've ever played. I just got pulled into it, you know? I really felt intertwined with Carlos. I'm probably going to mention him 2 or 3 times throughout this gameplay. And I just remember like the feeling, the scenery, the cutscenes, everything just put together. It really is a handcrafted experience. I will admit though, just like a lot of other people, this game was just a little bit lazy. They should have added more content. Either that or they shouldn't have made the police station over again, like they did in the second game. However, it's Resident Evil. How can you not love it? I know I do. But, now, without further ado, we have a Nemesis coffin being loaded onto that chopper. And I'm pretty sure he's about to drop in Raccoon City so he can rocket launch our ass into Kingdom Come. However, it's a good thing we're Jill, because very few people could survive the apocalypse except for Jill. Maybe Carlos, maybe Leon, but these are the superheroes of this game. Now, it has been a while since I've played this. I mean, I haven't seen this scene in such a long time. Just, there's very little color, as you can tell. And this is, as an intro should be, it should be unique in a sense, because believe me when I say, the start and the end are always the hardest things to put together in any endeavor, whether it be film, a book, a video game. Those are the hardest parts. And I don't blame them for having gone with this color scheme. I would have changed things up just a little bit though. However, shall we close this window? Yes, we can. Let's just close that bad boy up. And I can see the TV's playing. I wonder if I could get, I don't know, maybe Netflix. I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately. I might be the only guy in America who just got it for like the first time. It's 2025, and I just got it. However, I can't stay away from Netflix. It's just the coolest thing ever. I had so much fun, just show after show pretty much. Now, without further ado, I'm sorry, I'm just getting distracted a little bit. But we have this large poster board. Pretty much, this is Jill. She's a detective, you know. She pretty much not only is a high security officer, been a SWAT member, but she's a studied and trained detective. Pretty much, her mission is to take down Umbrella. You pretty much have everybody here. I'm guessing that's Annette. And yeah, there's the picture from the classic Resident Evil, as well as Resident Evil 2 in the STARS office. And I really wish I knew what else was going on here, but nonetheless, there's some pretty interesting stuff on this board. I bet you that there's an Easter egg or two. I just don't have the time to explore. I wish I did, maybe someday. But, lightning. Oh my god, dude, what am I, Edison? Refrigerator, open up. Apparently we can't open the refrigerator. Well, I guess we just have to go inside the bathroom. Game's rules, not mine. Oh my god, dude. Whatever's about to go down, you know it's not good. Oh. Of course it had to happen. Why not? This is Resident Evil. Nothing good can ever come from a Resident Evil game. You should know about the drill by now. Honestly, dude, dear God in 3/4. That's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. One hell of an intro, nobody can deny that. Now we're back in the same spot, but now it's not black and white. We actually have color this time. Thank the lords.
Gets worse every night. 3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
It says, 3 more days, then I can kiss this city goodbye. Makes sense. Honestly, I'm willing to bet, because Jill is probably one of the smartest, most disciplined, and most hardcore, despite she's a lady. But there's really not a lot of members and stars except for Chris Redfield. That dude, he punches boulders for breakfast. You can't tell me he's not the baddest. And where am I going? I think I got lost. Let's see. No, wait. I need a GPS, I swear. I'm going back and forth. I thought I was supposed to pick up the telephone, but I was wrong. Not quite just yet. Just in a little bit. First, we gotta turn this light on before we can even think about picking up the telephone. Oh my god, dude. If ever you dream that you left the water running on in the sink, you should probably wake up and go check. Because you probably did leave the water running. Dude, I would wipe her up in an instant, bro. Just, oh my god, dude. Wifey material.
Who could that be?
Wait, I'm missing something. Hang on a second. There's a light that's supposed to... Right?
I'm coming.
Usually... Someone's calling me. I don't have that kind of time. I want to read this. Oh, this is what I was missing.
Just a sec.
Now let's actually... Because this is important. Jill's report. September 26th, 1998. It's already been 2 months since that mess with Umbrella. Thanks to the suspicion, investigations haven't progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps this written record of what I found will prove to my final duty as a STARS officer. I can only hope that it helps lead to the truth. T-virus. Those infected by this virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be communicable via different several avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids. Contact with crows, which have eaten infected carrion. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. It should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period, or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. We ought to remain vigilant, even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulties sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. Pretty much, Jill, as of now, as of this note right here, she doesn't know if she's infected. Because I do believe that's what incubation means. It's the virus hasn't cracked its shell yet, so hasn't begun reproducing, no symptoms yet. But that's the thing, bro. There's this virus. It turns people into zombies. And it could be contagious even on an airborne level. You just walk to your local post office, and boom, you're already infected. Imagine that. That's bioterrorism right there. Investigation notes. Oh, damn. I never even knew Umbrella had a building like that. But, Umbrella's huge, bro. They got Umbrella, like, all over the place. I just heard about this thing called White Umbrella, and I'm not even sure what that is. but Umbrella has like global control. Umbrella, pharmaceuticals company, industry leader in market share, focuses on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company, also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at Arclay Mountain's research facility, predicted the mansion incident, conspiring with Raccoon City leadership, large donations to Mayor Warren's office, effectively controls the city. Damn. So Raccoon City is controlled by Umbrella. That means a couple things. Pretty much, Raccoon City is like the playground for Umbrella. You know, who has the final say here in the city? It's not the government, not the president, it's Umbrella. And that's terrifying to think because this very city, you know, there's no jurisdiction more powerful than Umbrella itself. And Umbrella can pretty much do whatever they want. They have full power. Think about that. They're this huge, multi-trillion probably company. And they have a virus that makes zombies. They have a virus that makes mutants. They have cutting-edge technology, weaponry. They pretty much have it all. And Raccoon City is their playground. Think about that. Okay. Unsealed envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are they Irons men? Umbrellas? I don't know, and there's no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed, or whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've enclosed my files. They'll tell you everything you need to know as long as the package isn't intercepted. I'll be moving out at night, 5 days. Wish me luck. Oh my god, dude. You know things are about to go down because Umbrella isn't gonna they're not about to let anybody take their secrets. And because they probably already have word that Jill's, you know, in this whole entire operation. Well, before I say too much, let me continue. It's about to get unraveled. You know, it's like a ball of confetti. Boom, it explodes, and Jesus Christ, all the pieces go everywhere. Message from a colleague. To Jill Valentine. Hey, hotshot, how you holding up? I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course, you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. Stars was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it that you're planning to leave Raccoon City. I figured you wouldn't take this suspicion lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit back while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. Stars Alpha Team, now and forever. P.S. I had to slip the message with the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large mega meat supreme. It's on me and the guys. Okay. It's on me and the guys. Dude. Show some chivalry. Jill is a lady. Oh my god, dude. Couldn't be more on the nose, you know?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you
Now we
talking
get an
about?
epic nemesis entrance. Pretty much like the Kool-Aid guy.
All right, let me grab my...
Happens in 1, 2, 3. Called it. There he is in all his nemesis glory. Oh my god, dude. He pretty much looks like a 12, I don't know, is he 10? 12 foot? He's like a Cenobite, pretty much. You know, he's got like all the black. And it's not a skirt he's got, but like the Cenobites, they have a skirt down to the feet. it's just a very unique style. Not to mention, he has his head fully encased in, like, black material.
No way.
He pretty much is a Cenobite. Hear me out. Those who've seen Hellraiser have heard of the Chatterer. You know, he's got, like, the big teeth, and he's got no eyes. This is pretty much Nemesis. Now, I will say, they nailed the image for Nemesis. This is what Nemesis is supposed to look like. This is the best version I have ever seen of him. However, game artists, you guys outdid yourself. Game developers, you guys suck. There should have been so much more game. I mean, you know, the Clock Tower. I never actually played the original. I was more around the Resident Evil 4 time. However, I know that the Clock Tower was like one of the most iconic moments. Like an important boss fight, if you will. You can't just remake the game and forget it. That's an insult. I mean, okay, now, wait. That time, that actually jump scared me one time. I was thinking, I've just got to jump down this ladder and we're good to go. And out of nowhere, boom! Dude just comes with his fist and throws me through the wall. It's crazy. Now, this is probably the worst way anybody's ever tried to kill somebody. Come on, dude. You could throw that, you know that? And I think he just stopped. I don't know. Apparently, the wall has been sealed. So now we don't have to worry about him for at least the next 5 seconds. Now, you can tell the city's in complete chaos. Everybody's running all over the place. Madness galore, you know.
You okay?
What was that thing?
Now we get to meet up with Brad.
I know. But right now it's got a hard on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more...
Honestly, I gotta say, Brad is like one of the least interesting characters. I'm sorry, dude. You are cool.
This all happened so
But they
fast.
could have... Developers,
I don't
once
know.
again, this is on you.
One fucked up thing
I mean, this
always
is the
leads
very
to
intro.
another.
You expect
It's like
complete
Arclight on
epicness.
steroids.
You just purchase the game for $60. You just put it in your PlayStation for the first time. You're ready to delve into the Resident Evil 3 story that was just made. This is like 5 years ago I'm talking about, but still. This is the experience, the opening. And you kind of come up with this kind of Brad. Jesus Christ. However, we get to see at least this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much where the Nemesis was dropped. This is like a Nemesis coffin. That thing is tall as hell.
I could be dreaming. How could this
Oh
be
my god.
happening?
And instead of actually running from the zombies, he just decides, I'm gonna stand here, see what happens. No zombies ain't gonna come into my neck. Well,
So many.
you were wrong, my good sir. And now we shall proceed to the part where you throw a menu sign at the zombies. Probably the most effective tact I've ever seen. I mean, just watch. He really taught those zombies. Dude,
Don't think about it.
how do you let that happen? Come on.
For it.
The second you close the door, just flip the lock and run.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
I mean, because that's when survival mode kicks in. You know,
Go!
trust me when I say, if you're like Brad, you've received training. Your survival instincts will not fail you. I'm saying that because I ran this morning, and I thought I heard a bear by my side. Turns out it was actually a deer. But I was ready to go in that moment. Trust me when I say, Brad, developers actually, not Brad. They did him dirty, yo. They messed with Brad so bad. Now let's run. That was by accident. I didn't mean to shoot him. Sorry, zombie. You just carry on your zombily duties. And apparently we got a police officer coming out of a school bus. Damn, what the hell are you doing in there, bro? Oh my god. Now we get to come across our old friend, Mr. Dario Rosso. He's one of the original characters from Resident Evil 3, the original.
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on.
And he's not very nice.
Take you to safety.
What's safe?
But,
I'm not going out there!
just like
Parking garage is
he
The only safe place
goes and hides in this trailer, we must save our progress here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say, thank you for having watched my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Peace out.